What's up YouTube, it's me Jax, back at it again. Yeah, today we're gonna do another tutorial on how to speed glitch, but best tutorial for you guys and the best camera angle for the controller so you can actually see a lot better. I know I've done so many tutorials, but there's a certain car that I'm basically recommending you guys to actually do the speed glitch on. This is recommended for beginners to basically get onto, like, you know, using other cars, you know, to do, you know, the usual, innit, you know. So anyway, we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna get like straight into the video. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit under the weather today, but I'll still make a video in it. So anyway, first of all, we're gonna go into the controller, and what I recommend you need is motion sensor function. So if you're on PS4, PS5, switch to this right now. And then the settings you need for the speed glitch is your brake, is your L2 button, your R2 button is your accelerator, and then triangle button is your reverse, circle button is your handbrake, square button is your gear down, X button is your gear up, and then that's all you need in it. Just all that simple. So the car we're going to be starting on is the 911 GT3, and it doesn't have the engine swap, because the reason why I'm not saying to put the engine swap in is to make it easier to do the speed glitch for beginners, right? And then you can get onto other cars that are a bit harder for yourself, you know what I mean? You get better at doing it yourself. And yeah, so it's the naturally aspirated. Since it's naturally aspirated, it's a lot easier to do in it. So we're gonna go to the tuning shop, and you're gonna need the car fully customized. So you're gonna need your weight components, comfort hards, and all your parts, really. That's all you need. Like, just fully customize it, and you fully customizable manual for this. And so on. That's it. That's all you need. Then we're gonna go to GT Auto, in it. So go to GT Auto, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have wide body installed, right? So we've got wide body, yeah. And then we go to car customization. And you want the biggest rims, rims wide, and your offset wide, and so on. Custom parts, you want your front part, you want your side part, your rear part, and you can have it wingless or standard, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going with wingless anyway. So yeah, that's all good in it. And then you want to go to world circuits, in it, or online. It doesn't really matter. You can make your own lobby, or, you know, feel free to join someone's lobby and just, you know, try it. But if people don't like it, then, you know what I mean, make your own. Like, I know people don't really like speed glitch, in it. Like, they rather like, you know, normal tune cars, or fucking, you know, bounce tune and shit, like. And whatnot. So we go to custom race, yeah, and then we want to set grid start. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm a bit like tired today, innit? Fucking knackered, like. Here's the tune anyway. You can actually, you know, use any other tune if you want, but you can use this tune. It's good for this car. It turns better, shit like that, you know. Once you get the car going, obviously. So first of all, what you need to do is go to your transmission, fully customizable manual, set it to normal, and then go back to fully customizable manual. And first thing you want to do is bring your final gear to MIM, right? So bring that to MIM, yeah, and then bring your max speed automatically adjusted to MIM, right? And then you want to first start with the first gear and then work your way down on each gear just to bring them down, right? Alright, this is all the simple stuff, you know, it's just all the simple stuff, but when you get into it, yeah, it's difficult, man. I know some people have succeeded to do the speed glitch like successfully. Some people have took months to try and do it themselves, and yeah, they'll get onto me like, how'd you do it? Yeah, it's just like, you know, the courage and, you know, the technique, skill. You just gotta know what you're doing. But yeah, I recommend you guys using this car to practice on. The 911 GT3 997 2009. Just need to make sure the gears are good. Yep. And that's it. Alright, so now I'm going to head to the track now. Put the camera on so you guys can see how this is done. I'll put the camera on right now. Right. So I've got a better angle for you guys now so you can actually see. So what you need to do is basically, the thing you need to do is get the car to roll forward. You don't want it to go backwards. I've seen people trying to do this and the car goes backwards. So you want the car to roll forward, right? So what we do, yeah, we start with the throttle. So we're going about 13 miles per hour, yeah? And you've got a circle. So your R2 button, your accelerator, right? And your circle button, your e-brake. And then your triangle is to get it back down the reverse, right? So what we're gonna do is start from 6 and just roll like this. So we just roll like this, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna press circle and then triangle. So that's what you want to do. You want to practice that. So roll in 6th gear like this. Press circle, and then try and shift into different gears. You gotta find that combination, find the spin for it to roll forward, right? So 6th gear, circle, and then 2nd, and just keep practicing that until you find the wheel spin. So throttle, circle, triangle, and just keep repeating that until you find the wheel spin. I'm not doing it properly because I'm just showing you guys what is really happening until you get that wheel spin, right? So you have to get it correctly. So throttle, circle, triangle. Just keep flicking through the gears all the time. Keep rolling forward like this, and then circle, triangle, and 3rd gear. You see how it spins up? You see that, guys? That's what you need to do. You need to practice this until you actually get it. You get the wheel spin, But don't do it from a standstill, because the car will actually roll backwards, innit? And this is where people get confused. And then, yeah, you get stuck and people are like, I can't do it. You know what I mean? You have to do it right, you know? So roll like this, 13 miles per hour, circle, and then go for trying to get into third, so then it will basically spin up. So repeat. Circle, second, either second or third, and then you just basically just make it like spin like this, and then just keep doing this. So like triangle X, triangle X, triangle X, and then you want the speed to get about 4 miles per hour at least, and then wait for it to go down. X, X, and then triangle X, and hold the E brake at the same time. And you wait for it to stop, put it in reverse, and then off you go. That's it. So I'm gonna show you this a few times, guys, a few times, yeah? So then you guys will be able to pattern it, you know? You'll be able to pattern it for yourself. So 6th gear, roll at 13 miles per hour, circle, and then X, and X, X, and then just keep pressing triangle and X at the same time, and also hold circle at the same time. As you see, my fingers actually over the circle. I'm holding circle and just pressing triangle and X at the same time. And then off you go. Alright, I'm gonna do this one more time, guys. One more time, yeah? And then that would do for the video, yeah? So, into 6th gear, yeah? Roll. Hold circle, triangle, and then double tap X. That's what I want you to do. Repeat that. So roll, hold circle, triangle, and then X, while holding the throttle at the same time. And then X, X, circle. You see what I did there? No, X, X, and then circle, and then just triangle X, triangle X, and repeat. Alright guys, that's it for the video today, yeah? Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, man. I'll be posting, I'll be on live probably a bit later, so you can check out my my top speed streams and all that. Yeah, I'm Jack Wilson, yeah. Peace out, man. Have a good one.